Hi, I'm your host Tina Peterson with ADTV, and we're here today in historic downtown Northville, and we're going to go visit with a local custom builder. So let's go. We're here today with Mike Miller. Mike Miller is the owner of Mike Miller Building Company. And Mike, why don't you tell us a little bit about how you got into building?
Sure. Well, it's a funny story. I was at Michigan State and I was a business major. And I was starting my classes and there was something that just wasn't really resonating with me. And one day I was coming home from class and I ran into a friend from high school. And I think he could tell that I was a little disturbed, a little down. And he asked me what was going on, and I told him I just wasn't loving business. So he happened to be a construction management major, so I learned a little bit about that day. I went over to the construction management school and talked to the dean, figured out that's what I wanted to do, went back, dropped business, and picked up construction management, and here we are today.
And here we are in your beautiful custom home. Do you have a philosophy that guides your company?
Yeah, our philosophy really is simple. We look at every home that we build as if it is our own. And it really makes the difficult decisions very easy because you take that situation, even though you are building for a customer, if you take yourself and you put yourself in their shoes in those situations and you say, what would I do or what would I expect if I was the customer? It really helps clarify things very quickly. And it sounds very simple, but a lot of times in business, we don't do that. And so we make a point of making sure that we put ourselves in our customers' shoes and really think about what would we do in this type of situation.
Absolutely, that's a great philosophy. I like that.
It works well.
Yeah. Can you share any unique innovations or things that you've put in your custom homes?
Sure. So as the building science continues to evolve, we really pay attention to what's going on in the marketplace. There's innovative materials that we can use, but some of the good and bad is that these products, some are really good, but they don't always pair well with some of the other products. So give me an example. If there's a really good window, you can use that window, but it might not pair well with certain types of insulation. So we have to look at the whole package. And so with the big push for energy efficiency and green building, we want to make sure the products that we use really work well for our homes and really work well for our customers. The insulations have improved significantly. The sheathings that we use on the homes and also the energy efficiency of things like windows, as I mentioned, really have improved. So we really put them all into a basket and we try to make sure that we pick and select the right ones for our customers and for overall comfort in the home.
Nice. So what advice do you have for somebody who's considering doing their first custom home build?
So that's a great question. There's so many aspects to building a custom home, and really to define a custom home, it's just there's no two alike. And that's a big question we get asked a lot, is what makes a custom home. And with that, you need to do your homework, you need to do your research, and you need to talk to people, whether it be people that have built a home or whether it be people that have lived in a home a long time, and find out, in addition to what you know that you like and what you don't like, find out what they like and they don't like, or what was good or bad in their experience in building a home. So the more people you talk to, it can get a little confusing at times, but you can gain some valuable information. And also doing research on these products is really, really pivotal. We pride ourselves about staying ahead of the building science and staying ahead of the products and really understanding them. And so our customers will bounce a lot of these things off us. And sometimes they're amazing, they work great, and we'll shift and go that direction. And other times we won't, because it might not be a good product for this particular home. So talk to people, talk to municipalities. Municipalities, they're not necessarily going to say anything good or bad, but they know who builds quite a bit in certain areas. And if a builder is building quite a bit, usually they're reputable in that area.
Yeah.
And the trades and suppliers are another really great tool that you can use. You can reach out to whether it be plumbing suppliers or heating and cooling contractors, and they're really good about guiding you through the process, whether it be answering questions or guiding you to who would be a good fit for you as a builder.
That's great advice. So why don't you give us a tour of your home and show us some of the features that you put in your own home?
Yeah, love to.
So thank you so much, Mike, for having us in your house and giving us a little bit about your story.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah, that was wonderful. And to our viewers, thank you so much for joining us and learning a little bit more about Mike Miller Building Company. And until next time, we hope you're living your best life.